Brilliant.
Thank
So,
you.
good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our partners, friends from all of the world. Hope you all enjoy the beautiful sunshine during the weekend in the UK, because we have beautiful sunshine even today. So it's totally summer in the UK right now. And I'm Anna from Taiwan Tourism Bureau London office. I would like to welcome you all to join our fifth and also the second episode to the last of our webinar series. So today we are very honored that two of our best partners who's very experienced in Taiwan travel industry could join us today. And the first one will be Anthony, the director of the Royal European Travel, who joins by his colleague Lisa as well. And Tony, would you like to say hello to people?
Hi, everyone.
Brilliant. And the other one is Jen, the guest experience manager from my Taiwan tour, joined by her colleague Vicky.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
Good morning.
So both of them will have around 20 minutes to share their latest products and information about Taiwan's gorgeous food today. And of course, we will have the Q&A section after their presentation. And before we start, I would like to introduce you our director of the Taiwan Tourism Bureau London office, Sylvia.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Sylvia. Today's welcome to join our today's webinar. Today's theme is the taste of the food. And Taiwan is a food paradise, a must-visit travel destination for foodies. From street food to Michelin restaurants, from the Aboriginal cuisines to visions of international specialities. Whether it is the meat or vegetarian food, Taiwan will never let you down. Taiwan also has advanced agricultural technology, and the vegetables and the fruits grown are of good qualities. They are the best materials for making delicious products. Now I will pass the time to Anna, and she will give us a brief about the Taiwan, about the current situation in Taiwan. Anna.
Brilliant. Thank you, Sylvia. So before we start, I would like to ask you to turn off your microphone during the presentations. And if you have any questions or comments, you could put the questions in the chat box or ask our partner directly at Q&A section. So here we go. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so time flies. Taiwan has experienced the great changes and start facing the pandemic in a way we've never been to. So I would like to take a few minutes to introduce about Taiwan and the situation in this beautiful island right now in this various moment. So, because we believe the first and information from our side is always better than the news on the telly or internet. So I would like to do a little bit introduction about this small island. So Taiwan, we also name Formosa. I think a lot of elderly people in the UK will be more familiar with this name than Taiwan, since we got this name from Portuguese in 16th centuries. And we are very honored being chosen the top search travel destination on Agoda and Booking.com in 2020. Here we can see the simple map in East Asia. So you can see we are in the middle of the Japan, Korea, Philippines, even Vietnam and Singapore. So how come people know about this country but not know nothing about Taiwan? So if you are considering sending your client to Far East, Taiwan is the most important spot that you can even miss. So here are some key facts about Taiwan. We are located in East Asia. We have the 8-hour time difference from the UK to Taiwan, and during the summertime it's 7 hours, and we have around 23 million people in this small island. Most people can speak in Mandarin, Taiwanese, and over 70% of people can speak English. And there was no visa required up to 90 days before the pandemic, and we were pretty sure once our borders open again, this will be back as normal as usual. And it will take around 13 to 16 hours to get to Taiwan, depends on the flight you take. And there's some news I would like to update with you, that we have now around 800 total cases during the whole pandemic since day one. And I would like to remind you that this number is from day one the pandemic started, which is from the December 2019 instead of just this year. And we can see that we got around 300 cases from yesterday. So if you still remember, we have around 500 last week, because we do really good, really well. We take control, so it's just 300 from yesterday. So our country is still under the national epidemic alert level 3, and this will until to the 14th of June. So at the left side, you can see the timeline of Taiwanese people during this pandemic. So our GDP is still growing, our domestic travel is still growing during the pandemic last year, and we're pretty sure we will pass this level very soon at the end of June. So here are our social media platform online. So if you have any questions or you need any kind of information, you can find us online. Okay, here's a brief introduction about Taiwan right now. So I would like to pass time to our first partner, Anthony.
Hi, good morning, everyone. We will have Lisa doing the presentation for us.
Okay. Wonderful. So Lisa. Delighted. Yeah, brilliant.
Good morning, everyone. This is Lisa from Royal European Travel. It's a pleasure to be invited by the Taiwan Travel Bureau to make this presentation to you. We're in a really special moment of resuming the international travel, which means most of the travel firms have been long waiting for. There were thousands of British sun seekers who went on board to sunny Portugal in the past few weeks. For those who weren't able to enjoy the holiday abroad, I believe you all had the pleasure with a sunny break with the bank holiday Monday weekend. Taiwan's full of sunny spells and an unfound treasure island to British. This is the sunrise of Taiwan. Next slide, please. Let me briefly introduce our company. Royal European Travel covers group tours, business tours, incentives and personal travel, VIP, corporate travel and FIT. But they also not only have a country to a standard with 4 formal meals a day. Taiwan has had a long history as reflected by the diversity in traditional dishes and food. Although many different nations conquered and left, their influence on Taiwanese cuisine has survived. However, if you're a first timer or a novice traveller to Taiwan, our food culture can be a little overwhelming. There's a lot to know before you start eating, like a local in Asia's food paradise. This is one of the most exciting ways to enjoy the country by food. Next slide, please. This slide shows how we organise a typical food journey in Taiwan. We first start from greeting the Taiwan's International Airport on day 1, and our chauffeur will pick you up, the clients, from the airport to the hotel in the capital Taipei day 2, which is the city tour of the capital. We won't need to travel far, so you'll feel relaxed and adjust the biological clock to the local time. On day 3, the operative will take the group to taste the local delicacy. The next day, we'll take our clients to South Taiwan via Taipei's high-speed rail. Tainan is full of cultural relics. It's been the political and cultural centre before the Japanese governance. Upon travel, we'll first check in the South Hotel and South Taiwan and head back to Taipei. Depending on your flight, we will arrange a day of cooking class, so our clients will then enjoy how to cook the famous Taiwanese delicacies. Here are some pictures of the delicious Taiwanese food which we can arrange. The Taiwanese Aborigines started things off with crops and taro millet, which were abundant on the island. In fact, taro was the most important crop in Taiwan for many years. It was used as a food source in festivals and with ceremonies. Today, taro is a staple ingredient of Taiwanese cuisine. The root crop can now be found everywhere, from shaved ice to milk tea and hot buns. When the Japanese governed Taiwan in the 1980s for 50 years, they left a huge footprint on food culture. With much more advanced farming techniques and unique cuisine styles, Taiwan's food quality, production, and creativity quickly escalated. After the Japanese left, many people fled to Taiwan from China as part of the rebellion, including some of the best chefs at that period. As a result, Japanese food is also one of the most popular international cuisines in the country. All these factors have made a huge impact on Taiwan's food culture today. Next slide, please. To complete our food journey, like I have mentioned, we'll provide you a cooking class to learn how to prepare for Taiwanese cuisine. The cooking class starts in the morning, and we'll take you to the traditional food market and select the freshest picked vegetables and meat for the preparation of the cooking class. The chef will guide you step by step how to prepare and cook genuine Taiwanese cuisine. We'll all sit together and enjoy the meal afterwards. These are typical, there's some videos, I think, if they're able to play.
Hold on.
Later. If you
Thank you, Anna. These are just small videos of something that you could expect in one of the in a food situation. There are typical restaurants also in Taiwan, such as, I'm sure we all know, Ding Tai Fung in London, but it's not as authentic. We can arrange for you to dine in the famous restaurants in Taiwan by advance booking. There's also now a 2-minute video made by us to demonstrate the possibility of our food exploring journeys in different combinations. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you, Anna. Next slide, please. This slide just shows our coaches in Taiwan. We can arrange around 18 to 43 seats, luxurious coach to your group. Next slide, please. Next, but not the last, our group initiates all tailor-made to your needs. We are flexible to suit the group travelers. Next slide, please. This is our staff in Taipei welcoming you and how our company looks like. This next slide is below how to reach us by mail, WhatsApp or phone. We are within your reach. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions?
That was brilliant. And I have to apologize to all our friends that we are not really tend to get you hungry in this morning, but I will get you more hungrier by the presentation from my Taiwan tour. Okay, hold on, let's stop this. And Jen and Vicky, it's your turn.
All right, thank you, everyone. And once again, I would like to extend my apology along with Anna that I did feel hungry even at this time because it's the evening for us. And so thank you very much once again having us here with our friend from the Royal European Tour that we're going to talk about one of the favorite things that in Taiwan, which is Taste of Taiwan. At the same time, thank you once again for spending your time with us to learn just a little bit more about Taiwan today, as well as my Taiwan tour. So bear with me for 1 second. Let me share my screen with you and then share with you who we are. All right, thank you for your patience. And before we start to show you a little bit more about Taste of Taiwan, please allow me to tell you a little bit more about my Taiwan tour. So starting in 2013, we have been focusing on Taiwanese inbound travel. We provide a typical classic prearranged package tour, and which specifically for this topic, we do offer Taipei foodie tour as well as a market tour along with cooking class. And in addition to that, we also work very hard on the highly customized tour as well. And prior to the COVID, we hosted over 3,000 of visitors per month, including some of the celebrities, as well as we have created over 30,000 customized itinerary in the past, as well as since we truly believe in the fact that travel is personal connections. We were lucky enough to be recognized 6 years being awarded on TripAdvisor for the TripAdvisor Travel Awards. And since I mentioned, we do believe in travel is, it's all about the personal interactions. We hope you today, right here, we would like to take you to see more about Taiwan and beyond those must-see, travel deeper with us. And through the session today, and as well as from many of the social media previously, I'm sure that you have learned about the classic Taiwanese food and beverage. And they are great. But at the same time, in addition, today, we would like to show you about the Taste of Taiwan from a different angle. So today, we would like to basically tell you 3 fantastic items that are either locally grown or locally produced. We will take you to an ingredients discovery journey, at the same time have a farm-to-table dining experience just online, right here. All right, so first we would like to begin with one of the ingredients called longan. Longan is also known as dragon eye, and which is one kind of is native to tropical Asia. And within this family, there's also other well-known members such as lychee and also rambutan. And in addition to the fruit itself, the dry longan is even more nutritious. You can just remember, once you leave today, just remember it's just like a Chinese chocolate. And it's commonly used in cooking as well as Chinese medicine in the past. Today, we would like to take you to Dongshan in Tainan, where longan is even native here. And now we would like to have Vicky to tell you just a little bit more about this farm in Dongshan and what will be the activities over here.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Vicky from my Taiwan tour. So in this tour, we will head to the south to Fairy Lake Leisure Farm, which is located in Dongshan on the mountain. And it has been famous for longan for over 200 years since the Qing dynasty. The host will tell us the history of longan here, as well as the process of how to make longan become the dried longan, which we can use it in many food and cuisines. In this tour, during the cooking class, the host will teach you using the dry longan, ginger, and sesame oil to serve with the eggs, which is a very nutritious recipe, especially for ladies who just have a baby. Or make your own longan marshmallow cookie as a dessert. And while being in the Fairy Lake Leisure Farm, you can enjoy the nature vibe with the little animals such as duck, chicken, and mini pigs around. A local coffee bean here is also well known in this area as they can grow in between the longan trees. Also, it's more economic. So while you can take a sip of the local coffee here and look at the mountain view in front of you.
All right, and in addition to that, I would like to share a short video of this site to have more, to give you a picture how it will feel like over here. Please bear with me. Here you go. All right, thank you very much. And I do apologize. That video was produced and made in Mandarin. But basically, the lady in there was, she is the host, one of the hosts at the farm. And as well as when I was personally there, she was the one who taught me how to make the marshmallow cookie. And I just want to add one additional things to tell you just one more thing about this farm kitchen class. It's at the end, they will provide you a certificate like this with your name on it to make you remember what you have done over there. All right. Hope it shows you, it brings you a little bit outdoor, at the same time enjoy a different vibe of the cooking as well as taste of Taiwan. And continue on. Same in Tainan, there is also another town called Madou, which is, this town is known for its wendan. Wendan, it's Mandarin for pomelo. Pomelo is a type of natural citrus fruit, which is it's an ancestor of grapefruit. And one fun fact about pomelo, it's just like the other fruit in citrus family, the fruit from the older trees are juicier with stronger flavors than the younger ones. And in Madou, this town it's also, since it's famous for the locally grown Taiwanese pomelo, so this town is also called a pomelo town. And today we would like to step into a pomelo farm, where the farmer, the owner, he dedicated his career in environmental friendly farming. And right here, I would like to have Vicky to tell you just a little bit more right here. Vicky, I think you might have muted yourself. Hi, Vicky.
You are on mute.
Vicky, I think you have muted yourself.
Sorry, I'll do it again. So at this pomelo farm, the owner, Mr. Lee, returned back to his hometown with a dream in environmental and sustainable friendly farming, and dedicated his life to this pomelo farm, which is located in Tainan. And in order to make people get closer to nature, also promote the value of the pomelo farm, in this tour, we can attend many activities, such as having an experience of being a farmer, picking pomelo in the farm, or DIY the cup coaster, which made of pomelo wood. And moreover, this farm also has seasonal events during the flower blooming and fruit picking season. The host will take a short walk into the farm, allow you bathing in the scent of pomelo flowers. And he will also set up the beautiful banquet serving bread with honey made from pomelo flowers, pomelo jam, and also the pomelo fruit tea. And also with some local snack made from the owner's mother. And one of the pan-fried noodle pancake, which is the local food that people usually eat. Also, you can try that. And during this event, the host will also invite a local singer playing guitar under the pomelo tree. So at that time, you will enjoy the food, also the music in this wonderful, relaxing afternoon.
All right, let me show you a quick video about the scene of this spring at their Pomelo Music Festival. All right, and just to let you know, what the singer was singing, literally that song, it's a pomelo song that is, the lyrics was singing pomelo and pomelo. And following from that, after showing you two kinds of fruits, we would like to take you to another county, which is Yunlin. And it's a county that's close to Alishan, to learn just a little bit about soy sauce. Soy sauce is one of the most common condiments that's used in Asian cooking. I'm sure that in many of the Asian family, this is one of the ingredients that's must use in a daily. And culture as well as manufacturing history in Xilo. Xilo is one of the towns, and Yunlin has been over 100 years. And the water, sunshine, temperature, and humidity here just made this town perfect for making soy sauce. So that's also make this town known as a kingdom of soy sauce. And today, we would like to introduce one of the manufacturing companies from Xie's family. And they have been in this handmade soy sauce business over 60 years. And they still insist to use the traditional method until now. There's an old saying from their family saying, a bottle of soy sauce is a lifelong friendship. And right here, we would like to show you something different from what you know about soy sauce and what the food can create from soy sauce. And Vicky, can you tell us just a little bit more?
Okay, so in this tour, we will start with a luxurious lunch with all the food which made with soya sauce, as you can see in the picture. So normally in Taiwan, since people like a salty, savory flavor in all our food, we have soya sauce in many food, such as the braised pork on rice, tofu, and noodles. But in this special soy sauce vegetarian banquet, even the salad, the pound cake, ice cream, pudding, beverage, and tea are all made with the soya sauce. And after the meal, the Shea brothers will show us the manufacture of soya sauce with black bean by soaking, fermenting, and brewing them in a pottery jar, as you can see in the picture as well. And they need to wait for 4 to 12 months to make it become a complete soya sauce to sell it. So I believe after this tour, when you have the Taiwanese food around, I'm sure you will have a better sense of what you eat here.
All right. So thank you very much for traveling with us to Tainan and Yunlin today. And I wish you enjoy knowing about some of the different ingredients in Taiwan. We will love to hear from the traveler saying, yes, the boba tea and the xiaolongbao are great, but we also had a good time learning about Taiwan local ingredients after their trip. So if you do have any question, we are open for the questions. And if you would like to know about some of additional about our Taiwan Taipei foodie tour and also market tour with cooking class, I'm more than happy to share the links afterwards. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you so much, Vicky. And we are taking questions right now. So you are very welcome to turn on your camera and microphone to talk to our partners in Taiwan right now. And let's check on the chat box. Okay, here's a question from Debbie. And are we able to book through UK tour operators, and which tour operator? I think, Anthony, you could answer this question.
Know your voice.
There's a little tackle.
Hello?
Yep. Anthony, are you able to answer this one, or Ian? Anthony, are you able to answer this one, or Ian? Where is the echo comes from? And maybe Jen, are you able to answer these questions? And
it really depends on the type of the tour, and it can range from about $80, $80 US a day, or it's about 60 to 80 pounds, depending on the exchange rate.
Jen?
In regards for the 3 sites that we are showing today, they are meant for the components that's used for customized tour. So I would suggest if you do, your clients do have the need for that, we would like to combine those into the tour for you. But we also do have a tour that is basically a package tour with a specific price for that. I'm more than happy to share the link right here. But that will be the different ones that we just shared. All right.
Okay, so any further questions? So I will sharing all the information and materials with you in our follow-up email afterwards. And if you have any kind of questions or any comments about our topic, you are very welcome to contact with us directly or contact with our partners directly. So thank you all for joining us today. And would you mind to turn on your camera that we can take a picture for all of you, please? And next week, we are talking about our beautiful birds in Taiwan. And I would like to notice you that our webinar next week is not on Tuesday. It's on Wednesday. It's on Wednesday next week. So if you are able to join us, don't forget to book your seat. So would you please turn your camera on and microphone on? We are going to take a picture, a group picture for you. Now, I just asked you to turn on the camera instead of leave the room, please. All right. Since everyone is so shy and maybe not everyone is able to turn on, so yeah, let's take the group picture right now. And smile, people, smile. Oh, Debbie, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so Taiwan Tourism Bureau is we are going to be in the annual Meet the Travel Trade. That's Tuesday. So if you are looking forward to talk to us directly, you are very welcome to join the event next Tuesday. And our last episode of our webinar series will be held on next Wednesday. So don't forget to join us next week. Okay, I think the picture is done. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and wish you all have a very, very wonderful day. So see you next week. See you. Thank you. If you have any questions, just contact us directly. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Jen. Thank you all for joining us today, and see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.